guy in the form of Joe Flacco. This guy is older than both of us, for those watching. Neither of us are quite 39, 40 years old yet. So he's definitely one of the older players in the league, probably just behind Aaron Rodgers. But he's taken the kid's job. A tough decision, obviously, a tough organizational decision, really, when you bench a top 5 draft pick at quarterback. Just the second, really his first season as a starter, considering he was hurt in 2023. But they make the call. They put him on the bench. I think it's a bump up for all the wide receivers here. Bump up for Pittman, bump up for Josh Downs too. I know Michael Pittman was kind of the big high profile guy coming in, but if you look at the 2 games that Flacco started this year, he's actually out targeted. Been out targeted by Josh Downs 21-13 in favor of Downs. So I think he's actually the biggest benefactor here, but all the wide receivers get a little bit of a bump up. And for Flacco himself, I kind of see him more as a streamer in 1 year, 1 QB leagues, but I think he's a guy, if you play in a super flex league, you should be going and getting off your waiver wire if he's out there. And he's probably going to be a guy you can set it and forget in your QB2 spot for the end of the stretch run, kind of like he was in Cleveland a year ago. So where do you see it, Ethan?
No, I agree. Joe Flacco is a much better option for all pass catchers. I mean, honestly, anybody on the whole Colts offense as a whole, because Jonathan Taylor's going to get more red zone opportunities, more goal line opportunities. Michael Pittman's going to come back to relevance, hopefully. Josh Downs was already doing pretty decent with Anthony Richardson, but overall, I think everyone's a winner except for Anthony Richardson. But I mean, if you look at Anthony Richardson, the guy that once said the NFL was easier than college football, which I'm sure he's regretting those remarks because that's clearly not true. But I mean, in games he's played like 98, 100% of the snaps, his best completion percentage is 50%. I mean, in the first half last week, he went 2 for 15, and he ended up with 10 for 32. I mean, that just isn't gonna cut it. The week before, 10 completions on 24 attempts, and it's just been the same week in and week out. So he's just had a very, very, very tough season throwing the football. And I mean, he's the only reason why he's getting you some fantasy points is just because of his rushing floor. But quarterback play has just been abysmal, and he's just been awful for all receivers in the Colts room.
Yeah, Flacco gives them a better chance to win games right now, and A-Rich honestly just might need some time another year to develop. Just learning from a veteran in Flacco, so he'll get another chance down the road. But I think it's safe to say his 2023 upside is gone, save for a Flacco injury or something like that. So tough situation there.